It's dirty trucking. It's 3:02 in the morning. That's it. Couple more hours, I'll be out of here. Be vacating the property. Just washed up the rest of the clothes that I'm gonna keep, and the rest of this stuff is only got a little bit of stuff just toss out. Today, then I'll be out of here. Won't have no. This won't be my apartment anymore, and I'm pissed off about it. You know, the only reason I'm going through this is because people wouldn't mind their own fucking business. Because some nosy motherfuckers all up in my business resulted in this. Not liking that I was doing well, living well, successful. The only reason I'm going through this is because of nosy ass motherfucking people all up in my business. That's why they was getting in the Uber car, making them bad reports. It was them young ones. Starting out wrong already. You going around doing stuff that cost somebody their livelihood. Thought it was fun, thought it was a game. You say this, get them fucked up. There's consequences for your shit. Yeah, while you was thinking that was funny in a game, I ended up losing my housing because of that shit. People need to be minding their own motherfucking goddamn business. What business is it of yours? What somebody doing for a living? How much they make and where they live? Questions I get answered, or asked rather, all the time when they came around me when I was doing Uber. This your car? Where you stay at? Where you stay at specifically downtown? How much you make? The three questions they ask that's getting all up in your business. And I'm sick of that damn shit. I ain't never felt the need to ask somebody where you work at, and I just got around you, or got in your car, or just met you. The hell I need to know that for? But that's what they did me. This poverty living mentality ain't for me. When them type of people come around you, they bring in poverty with them. And you're going to end up back in poverty dealing with them. Look what they did to me. I'm tired of this shit. I'm angry about this shit. I lost my apartment because they was getting up in that Uber, lying, making bad reports, and Uber was doing the same shit, trying to make it seem like it was the riders, and Uber was doing the shit too. You reduced my income to where I couldn't get my rent paid in July. Went through August. And the only thing I seemed to be able to pay was for that goddamn rental car. How is that fucking possible? All this time I've been living here. All this time I've been doing Uber. Now all of a sudden I can't fucking pay my rent. Some bullshit. It's because people was up in my goddamn business when my business wasn't none of their damn business. I done lost my apartment. I had a nice place to stay. Rent was high as fuck. But I chose to live here. And when I was ready to leave, I was going to do it my way. But no, when them nose-ass bastards get up in your goddamn life, Start trying to control shit with their fucking mouth. See, they mouth be controlling your outcome. They ran their mouth in a manner to badmouth me, and look at the outcome. I done lost my motherfucking apartment. The holidays coming up, and I'm mad as hell. I can't get a loan. I can't get another car to get back going. I got evicted picking up motherfuckers in an Uber car. I got evicted dealing with policies at Uber. I got evicted for motherfuckers in their mouth. They little smear campaigns. They be on my motherfucking YouTube talking that old bullshit. Don't nobody like y'all doing that shit. That's that same fucked up shit I'm talking about. You and your smear campaign. You all up in my business. Spreading your 2, 3, 4, 5 nonsense. Ain't talking no correct shit. Somebody got to go behind your comment and correct your motherfucking ass. I'm sick of that shit. They want me living in poverty. They want me back there out there on aid. They want me back there putting me on job boards. They want me going backwards in life. Want me calling for housing assistance. I don't want to live in no damn shelter. In a room with a bunch of strangers I don't fucking know. Simply because they didn't stop these motherfuckers running their mouth. Until it resulted in me losing my income, decreased. And then when the guy hit the car, I lost my income. In a few more hours, I got to walk out what used to be my fucking apartment. And somebody else going to move in here. And for what? Where am I going? When I leave an apartment or I leave a place to stay, I better be going to my new place to stay. Not no motherfucking shelter because of somebody in their motherfucking mouth didn't like how I was living. Didn't like that I elevated myself and didn't like that I was successful with it. Didn't like I was living in this luxury ass goddamn apartment. I chose to live here. I deserve to be here. But because of their mouth, I done got put the fuck up out of here. And they on my YouTube talking about you done fucked around and found out. I ain't fucked around and found out shit. You spread that bullshit. I'm telling the real deal about what happened. It was motherfucking riders getting in that Uber car, bad-mouthing me, and the company of Uber was doing it theyself, saying it was the riders. You decreased my 5-star deliberately, put me in a lower paying bracket, and also put me at risk of being able to continue to rent a rental car because you changed your policy that the drivers have to maintain a 4.90 to rent a fucking car. Which didn't affect me because I wasn't turning in the cars. But it affected me when the guy hit the car. And now I'm forced to turn it in because he done fucked the car up. Now, I can't get another rental car because my 5-star is under the 4.90. I'm just getting back up to a 4.84. They done decreased my shit. I was down to 4.7 something. At risk of being deactivated. Those riders know that shit. They see the driver's 5-star on their app before they get in the car. They would get in the car, look at me and see the kind of car they was in, all shocked that the motherfucker's clean and is washed. They get in the car that's looking presentable to be an Uber fucking car. So they started making up shit. She a bad driver. She touched me. Was talking sexual. She spit on me. These are true complaints that Uber said I got. And before it all came to an end, they were saying I wasn't the driver of the car. Uber requesting several identity photos of me because somebody that called and told Uber or reported to Uber I didn't look like my photo. I didn't look like the individual that's in the photo. And they were lying. It was Uber because it started happening late at night. Uber knew who driving that car. I ain't stupid enough to let nobody else drive the car. I got a commercial driver's license. Uber is not even in my category or level of expertise as a fucking driver. I'm a professional CDL truck driver. Uber ain't nowhere near my level of expertise. Doing Uber is shit like hustling cigarettes on a goddamn street corner. But I chose to do it for a living. I was good at it, and I made enough money to stay here in my apartment. I've been doing Uber since 23. And then at the end of 23, when I came back from my cruise, all of a sudden my rider base started turning to the younger riders. When them motherfuckers started getting in the car. Started getting bad complaints, bad reports. She braking too hard. She's speeding. When I put on that platform that I used to be a truck driver, because they had it where you can put your profile on. Tell the people about yourself. Tell your writers about yourself, Uber said. Oh, so I told the writers about myself. That I used to be a truck driver. That I was on HBO for last week tonight with John Oliver in a trucking episode. Oh, what the fuck I put that on there for? All of a sudden, my 5-star dropped rapidly. That's the jealousy. And it wasn't just writers. I found out Uber was doing it because Uber did it during a time when I didn't even have a car driving on the platform. Sat right here in my fucking apartment and got a message from Uber that a rider complained to me. And at that time, I had been out of a car for at least 2, almost 3 weeks. That's when I knew it was the company doing it. Uber was doing the shit. Uber is responsible for me being evicted. I wonder how many other drivers out there that got deactivated, didn't get back on the platform, or then it deactivated them so long it affected your earnings that you was at risk of paying a bill or couldn't pay a bill. You got behind in the bill and now you can't catch up. Maybe then it got you where they got me at. You trying to keep from being evicted. I got evicted. I kept complaining about this shit. I told Detroit police. I went down there and filed a complaint. When them writers was getting in there saying that heinous shit about me, I said they trying to cost me my job. I complained to the FTC. I complained to the state attorney general. I complained to everybody what was going on here at this company between the stealing out my bank with that rental car, the payments of the rental car, that hacking shit, and these fucked up ass complaints. Them motherfuckers want me living in. I absolutely refused to be controlled by somebody that want me living at poverty level. I absolutely refuse to be around and working for somebody that think somebody else is supposed to be advising me on how to run my own Uber. And I'm the fucking professional driver here. You see what you've done? That one stupid incident, making bad reports to drop my earnings, then got me evicted. And not only did it get me evicted, the level of debt. Let's talk about the debt I'm in because of this shit. I currently owe probably about $5,800 in rent now. I'm 3 months behind in rent. Today is the last day of my lease. I was given to this day to try to get the back rent up, which was $3,900. But after the court date of them giving me time to try to get the rent, the car mysteriously got hit. So let's rake up the debt that we got from the stupidity of them and their bad reports and reducing my 5-star. Let's talk about the debt that they got me in from doing that and then the guy hitting the car. This is just in the matter of from July to August 26th when he hit the car. Let's talk about the debt that I'm in now. So, from July to August, I accumulated $3,900 in back rent. Then now, he hit the car and ran on the 26th. Now, after he hit the car, I didn't have my phone bill paid. So now my phone bill behind. Now my phone bill is doubled up. Now, Uber done charged me a $1,000 deductible because the car got hit. So now, we into September now. The car done got hit. I ain't got no income. So now, September 1st rent done hit. Now we at $5,700 or $5,800. This is the debt they done accumulated. $5,800 in rent. I'm behind at least 2 months in the phone bill. October's phone bill done tacked on there. My phone carrier, AT&T, told me if I don't pay the phone bill by the 29th, which was yesterday, and by this being new equipment, they finna charge me for the new equipment. The phone is $1,200. The tablet was $600. So now let's add that shit up. I'm just gonna round off the figures. I ain't gonna throw the change on there. We got, let's say $5,800 in rent. We got $350 to get the phone back on. Now the 29th is here. Not only do I owe for the phone, now I owe for the whole phone. That's $1,200. Now I owe for the tablet. That's $600. Now I got $1,000 deductible to pay Uber. And this is debt that they just accumulated from July to now. From their stupidity of bad mouthing me in a smear campaign because they was fucking jealous. All up in my business, lying on me because they didn't like that I was a 4.94 driver. Then it dropped to 4.93. Then it dropped under 4.85. When it got up under 4.85, it took me out of the advantage mode and put me into that other mode where I was getting paid less. Now I'm driving more miles for less money, putting more gas in the car, out there more time trying to make the money, exhausting myself. Now I'm taking a couple of days off because I'm exhausted. You see what your stupid shit do? You want somebody living in poverty. You want somebody begging for help. You want me living in a shelter. You trying to get me out there living a life I ain't got no business living. Back in a fucking shelter. I'm 55 years old. I brought myself up out of that shit. Sure, I'm in debt, but I was working on myself. I didn't ask to be returned to a poverty level. I complained to Uber about this shit. Uber knew they was doing it. Uber didn't stop them from doing it. Uber was doing it theyself. Now look what you did. Look what you've done. I got to walk out of here today and turn in my keys. I done threw all my belongings out. All my furniture is gone. Bust up my brand new treadmill. Threw out my $800 damn total gym I done had for years. Threw out items my son bought me for Christmas and my birthday. And I'm still throwing out shit today when I walk out of here. Had to bust up my jazz finger rings. Throw away my dining room table. I couldn't sell nothing. I got to bust up this TV I got because it's too old to get any money off of. You see what you done? Running your fucking mouth, being in the business of somebody else? Who told you to get in my business? What business of it was yours to get in my business? They got in that fucking Uber car and got in my motherfucking business, and look what they done to me. And not only did they do that, dealing with Uber's rental car program, they destroyed my credit. I can't get a personal loan. I can't get a business loan. I can't even go buy a car of my own because they destroyed my credit. Now, I can get a car if I give them $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 down or come up with $1,500. I can't come up with that because I ain't got no job. Wait a minute. Take that back. I got a job. But I'm not at work because I ain't got no car. And I ain't got no car. Why? Because Uber changed their policy to include the five-star rating of the driver. You must maintain a 4.90 to be able to rent a car. What the fuck do I need to maintain a 4.90 for to rent a fucking car? When they changed that policy to include the driver's rating and made it to have it be that high, I knew it was going to be a problem, but it wasn't affecting me until the guy hit the fucking car. Now I got to turn in the car. Now that 5-star, I could have went back to work that same day or the next day. The only thing is because he hit the car, I didn't earn enough to get what I needed to go to Avis and get a car. But I could never get a car from Avis. I was trying to get a car to rent from Avis for over 2.5 years to get on the Uber platform. Could never get a car. So I stayed in trucking. Now finally I get a car. People find out I'm doing Uber. And look what the fuck they done to me. I've been evicted from my apartment. Who else has Uber done this shit to? I'm tired of jobs getting away with allowing their policies to affect the driver and their income, and we end up in some fucking ass hardship position in poverty and got to go vacate their home, throw out their shit because they ain't got no income no more. I ain't got no business living or being up in a shelter. This is my apartment. This was my apartment. Now it's gone. Because motherfuckers running their mouth and getting up in my business. And that shit was fucking wrong. They need to make a law against that shit. They need to make a law about people coming around people running their mouth just to destroy their business or destroy what they have accumulated or destroy their fucking success. They need to make a law about that goddamn shit. Look at the debt that they've got me in just from July to now. Now I'm calling for housing assistance. Got to get on job boards. I can't get unemployment because I'm 1099 because of the company classification of the drivers. I'm 1099, so I can't get no unemployment. So now that was my last hope to get any kind of money while I go through this shit. Because of people fucking running their mouth all up in my business when they need to be minding their own damn business. They won't let me be successful. They won't let me live my motherfucking life. My life ain't your life. And I don't like to be controlled by other people and they motherfucking mouth. I didn't tell you I wanted to live in poverty. I didn't tell you I wanted to be returned to poverty. I didn't tell you I wanted 30 days off in this apartment with no income. I didn't tell you I wanted to be in a hit and run accident. And I damn didn't tell you I didn't want to leave my apartment and be fucking homeless. But this was people running their mouth, and it was them younger riders doing it. Somebody need to pay for this. Today is the last day. And I got to walk out of here. If I don't pay them the money today, I'm done. I've lost my apartment. Thanksgiving coming up. I got my shit in a suitcase and some fucking dollar laundry bags. All my furniture thrown out of here. And for what? People running their motherfucking mouth up in my business, overly concerned and too concerned and shouldn't have been concerned of what I do to earn a living. This is my motherfucking life. Who the hell did you think you are? Doing this shit to me. I've lost my motherfucking apartment. I ain't done shit to you. What the fuck did you do this shit for?